Iraq was in a time of crisis. The Third Persian Gulf War was at its peak, as the U.S. invaded Iraq, overthrowing the Iraqi government. 4.4 million Iraqis were displaced due to the fact that it was too dangerous to be anywhere in Iraq. When they left their country, everyone was horribly surprised to go from middle class to poverty.
80% of the refugees from Iraq did not have clean drinking water, and around 1,000 Iraqis were dying each day. 1.2 million of these refugees went to Syria. They have little access to school or jobs, so they had to fight for themselves. The largest job available for women was prostitution.
50,000 women were forced to sell their bodies in order to buy food for their families. 27% of the population did not have a breadwinner or someone to support them with money in the family. Refugees that went to the U.S. from Iraq were welcomed. In 2007, the United Nations developed a plan to move 7,000 refugees to the United States.
This plan was not successful. Only about 133 refugees actually made it to the United States because so many people's applications were invalid or denied. The reason the United States was so involved in helping refugees was because they felt a responsibility for starting the war and wanted to give back.
The beginning of this war was 9/11, when 2 planes crashed into the Twin Towers. Within 2 years, 30,000 refugees returned home, hoping to stay safe. They all had to flee once again when the bombing started. Host countries are beginning to accept refugees, but continue to treat them as temporary guests because they cannot gain legal access. The main host countries in the Middle East are Syria, Jordan, Egypt, Lebanon, Kuwait, and Turkey.